Welcome to New Strength. I'm Christina Cook-Lee. New Strength is a daily devotional offering hope and encouragement to people who are trying to get and stay free from depression and or dependency. I would encourage you to read along with me. If you're viewing directly on YouTube, check the description area below the screen for instructions on how you can. Thanks for joining me. Our topic is managing stress. The focus, trusting in God. The scripture, Psalm chapter 37, verse 5 from the New King James Version of the Bible. Commit your way to the Lord, trust also in Him, and He shall bring it to pass. We think we trust God, but do we really? The words, "In God we trust," are printed on American money. According to the U.S. Mint, the phrase was first printed on coins in 1864, and legislation passed in 1955 made it mandatory on both coins and paper currency. It is also the motto of the state of Florida in the United States of America. According to a 2003 joint poll by USA Today, CNN, and Gallup, 90% of Americans support the inscription, "In God We Trust," on U.S. coins. Trusting in God is something that some people take lightly. They might agree with having it printed on American currency, yet they may not make it a practice to trust God in the everyday matters of their life. Other people might not trust God or anybody else for that matter. And still others passionately claim they trust in God, yet they worry all day every day. Trusting God for some people goes as far as having the faith that God is going to do what they want Him to do. Truly trusting God is always having the willingness to add to any prayer, "Not my will, but thine be done." In other words, the absolute belief that God has a plan that is superior to any desire we may have. One of the ways our faith in God is tested and grows is through opportunities that come along in life. Opportunities present themselves all the time in the lives of everyone. It could be the possibility of a new friendship, a different job, another home, moving to a distant place, and more. As an opportunity comes, we might or might not like the idea. Most normal people will mull an opportunity over in their mind and consider the pros and cons of such a concept and how it might affect their life for better or worse. Some things that don't look good at first may turn out great after all. Other things that sounded perfect may turn out to be horrible. Stress may be involved in making right decisions if the way is not clear. If you are a person who becomes preoccupied with going over all of the possible outcomes in your mind, the stress that goes along with trying to weigh out possibilities might cause disruption in your family life, friendships, or work. Some of your family, friends, and coworkers might be interested in a new opportunity that comes up for you, but if it's all you talk about whenever you're with them, they will get turned off after so much time spent listening to you rehash your thoughts. We work way too hard on some things, analyzing things from every angle, as though our research is going to make it happen, or not. A reasonable amount of study shows wisdom, but becoming obsessed with every new idea isn't healthy. The right way to approach change and opportunity is by committing our way to God, which is done by simply saying, "God, I want you to take control of my life." Trusting in God is believing He has a good plan for your life, and knowing that even though things may not go the way you thought they would, or would like them to, it's all part of a divine plan that ultimately turns out for the best. It's also having the confidence that God still loves you and is working out something good for you when things don't go your way. We always have to remember God's ways are not like ours. We can't see the future like God can. When we have told God He can have control of our lives, and yet we worry, it is the same thing as not having positive faith. It's also the same thing as not trusting God to work things out in a way that will be right in the end. When you find yourself worrying over something you don't understand, or fretting about how something is going to work out, just start saying to God, "I trust you." When we are able to say those words, stress is reduced. Declaration: I will find new strength by monitoring the things I think about. When I am spending too much time working on solving a problem, I will say, "God, I trust you. Thanks for taking the time to listen. I would really appreciate it if you would like this segment, and if you wouldn't mind, please share it with someone else who might also benefit from it. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the New Strength Devotional channel on YouTube or on WordPress, and then a link will come to you every day in your email with a segment like this. And if you're already a subscriber, I'll look forward to meeting with you again tomorrow. My prayer is that you will find new strength day by day and endless blessings. I'm Christina Cookley.